breaking news near the 105 freeway. Some natural gas trucks caught fire. The freeway closed while firefighters worked on it, but it is now open. NBC4's Brittany Hope is live on scene. So, Brittany, what have you been able to learn about how and where this started?
Hey, good morning. So we're actually going to be able to learn some new information right now, and that is a huge thanks to LAFD Fire Captain Eric Scott, who's here with us. We'll actually bring you in right now. So I saw right before our hit, you were able to kind of walk back, talk to the crews. What were you able to see and kind of learn from seeing everything now that there's not as much smoke?
Yeah, so this was an outside debris fire that spread to a total of 4 vehicles, and they're powered by compressed natural gas. So those tanks had caught fire. As you probably saw in earlier footage, some significant flame lengths. Our concern was the nearby building here just to the left, or we call the Bravo side, so we protected that from any harm and ensured that there was no life hazard. So nobody was here on the property at the time. We were able to fully extinguish the flames. No one is injured, and now we're trying to determine the cause.
Totally. And there were those natural gas trucks, right, where it's kind of like a propane tank. If that gets really hot, there could be an explosion. I know that your folks kept us pretty far back when those flames were still going.
Yeah, that's out of safety, and so we call that a defensive posture versus being offensive and putting firefighters inside, which would be more aggressive. And so if there was, say, people that were trapped, of course we would do that, but since there was no life hazard, we're better to make sure that our firefighters are safe, not putting them in harm's way, as we've seen these explode in the past.
Well, thank goodness you said that no one is hurt, right, which is huge. So we actually just had a bus driver who drove by, and he said, oh my gosh, again, there's always fires here. It looks like there might have been some sort of homeless encampment here. Do you know if that could have been connected?
Well, we're looking at that. We have been told that there's a homeless encampment nearby, and our local firefighters from Station 64 in LA County 14 does come to this area frequently. So we're going to comb through the debris, look at the burn patterns, talk to any witnesses, and get a better idea.
Okay. Earlier this morning, there was a car crash from some looky-loos right across the street who were like, oh my gosh, there's all these lights. Luckily, everyone was okay. There's still a lot of engines and a lot of activity. Just kind of your advice to people as they're going on. This is going to be a big commute on the 105 and people trying to get onto Vermont.
Yeah, the flames have dissipated, so there should be less looky-loos, so to speak. But here on Vermont, in the Vermont Vista area of South Los Angeles and the 105 freeway, we want people to stay away if possible. We did have to have the CHP out of precaution shut down the 105 westbound, just west of the 110 freeway, but they're working on reopening that now.
Thank you so much. And again, big message this morning. Everyone is okay. That includes the nearly 60 firefighters who are in a really dangerous situation. But so far, everything looking good. Back to you guys.
Great information there from Captain Eric Scott with the LA Fire Department. Thank you, Brittany.